Hello, Acadiana, and welcome to the Veterans Corner. Thank you for inviting us back into your home today. I'm Greg Gagne, a veteran advocate, and I wish to thank the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center and Acadiana Works for supporting this program. Now, the mission is to help veterans with employment by bringing employees and veterans together. And we do this by interviewing employees, nonprofit agencies, and veterans here on the Veterans Corner. So if you are a veteran or you know of a veteran, have them give me a call at 315-3259. And if you are an employee who wishes to participate on the Veterans Corner, just give me a call at 315-3259 as well. Now, this is a free service to everyone. So Acadiana, let's make a difference this year for our heroes. Now, on to the show. For our guest today, we have Ms. Shauna Landry. She's with the Veteran Upward Bound, and she's a counselor here, and she's going to share with us information about the Upward Bound program. So pay attention, veterans. We're here to help you. Ms. Shauna, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Well, share with us some information about what's going on with the Veterans Upward Bound over here.
Okay, well, the Veterans Upward Bound program is located on the campus of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. We're a federally funded program through the Department of Education falls under the TRIO program, so which is an umbrella of programs that provide services in different capacities to help people pursue post-secondary education.
Okay.
And the Veterans program is specifically for veterans who meet the qualifications, who've been honorably discharged from the military, and
Everything other than dishonorable.
anything other than dishonorable discharge from the military.
Right. How did they enroll over here as far as the course, getting involved with Upward Bound? What steps do they have to take?
Well, you can usually a veteran will call our office and we set up an appointment with them to come in and do an application. The application is very simple. It's just a one-page application. We give them this folder which contains their the class schedule. They select which courses they will take for the semester. The semester lasts about 16 weeks. Our fall semester will begin on September 9th, and that will begin with our orientation on August 23rd. And that's at 8:30 a.m. here on the campus of UL Lafayette. And it's only about 3 hours or so. We don't take up a whole lot of the veterans' time. We know our time is very valuable, so we don't want to take up too much of our time on a Saturday, but we do go over the program and what it entails and all of our courses. There's also a simple pre and post test that's involved with the program. It's not very difficult to get enrolled. Just encourage veterans to call our office.
Just exactly what courses do you guys offer? What programs do you guys offer?
We offer enrichment courses that will help veterans to prepare either for post-secondary education or for additional skills in their workforce. The courses we offer are in English, math, science, computer literacy, computer internet, and French and Spanish.
Okay. Then I must assume that the internet program is a little bit more popular.
Correct. Our internet and our computer literacy courses are probably two of our most popular courses, and I'm thinking it's because a lot of our workforce and engagement in today's world involves technology, and so if people aren't familiar with that, it kind of leaves them a little behind in this technological age.
Okay. About what age group of veterans? Because I think my generation, maybe the generation before me, we're not really tech savvy. But the younger generation coming out of the military, they're growing up with it. Do you find that the older veterans are coming here more versus the younger veterans?
From my experience, there have been many older ones that have come in for the computer courses, but our services are for any veteran, and it does not matter the age. So we have veterans that come in from all age groups. So I mean, the span is wide.
I know. Well, I know, like with my own children, I mean, they're tech savvy. I got to go to them for information. So they don't necessarily want to take courses, you know. They just learn, they just pick this thing up and they just go at it.
Learn as they go.
Where we kind of intimidated by it. But
our courses can help to decrease that intimidation and, know that you won't break anything by trying out new equipment.
So. But when it comes to the internet courses,
or classes rather, I'm sure it must offer all of the Microsoft programs
Correct.
and
Yes.
other programs as well. Do you guys offer something like Adobe Photoshop or
I'm
something
not,
of that nature, or
I'm not
some type of
certain.
editing, programs? Because
They may get into that eventually, but yeah, they kind of start off slow in the, and just teach as they go along, kind of knowing where our veterans are. That enroll in the course is the first key to determining what's going to be offered in that course. So.
okay, because I know, like myself, even though I came to the Outward Bound years ago,
Yes.
and got involved with the Excel program, and I just needed to brush up on it since I was getting back into the workforce, and like you said, it need technology, so you got to
Yes.
know what you're doing.
Right.
I find that a lot of veterans want to take it to the next level, but sometimes they're more or less intimidated. I hate to say it like that, but the type of people that come here, do you get people coming from, say, like from degreed people, coming from UL or some,
Well, in order to enroll in our program, we ask that veterans do not have a college degree as of yet. We're actually preparing you for
Okay.
entering college, and
Okay.
so that's what our enrichment courses are for. We have had veterans who enter universities as well as vocational technical schools and 2-year college universities, depending on what their goals are. We have some some notable veterans who have graduated, finished our Veterans Upward Bound program and then went on to graduate from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. We have
Okay.
one graduate, Mr. Elwood Gardner, who graduated in 2002 with a degree in industrial technology.
Okay.
We have a student who participated in Veterans Upward Bound, Mr. Ken Carmouche, who will be graduating with his degree this coming fall.
Okay.
And then we have another person who, Mr. Kevin Heyman, who will be finishing his degree this coming spring.
Okay.
So we have several students who have come through Veterans Upward Bound who've gone on to complete degrees here at UL, as well as degrees at other places. We have a veteran who just entered our program this past summer, who will be entering UL in the fall and hoping to finish his degree eventually as well.
Well, the reason why I brought that up is that let the veterans know that it's not just about taking the courses
Right.
to improve your job status or whatever,
Right.
but that you can go on to the upper level, go into college and everything else. In other words, just don't limit yourself.
Right. Well, and often improving your job status will also include continuing education and furthering yourself academically, and so that's why our program is here, so that veterans have the opportunity to gain additional skills as well as additional education to improve themselves in whatever way they would like to.
Okay. And of course, you do a lot of outreach in various medias, I'm sure.
Correct.
Okay, including ours now.
Yes.
As far as this program here, it will be shown 5 times,
Okay.
in a row,
Uh-huh.
somewhere around 6:30 in the evening, kind of
Okay.
prime time on AOC. But the whole thing about the program is to really help veterans, okay? And the information that you bring is very valuable.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of getting the message out to them, letting them know that just don't sit on the couch and say, help me, but you don't do nothing about it.
And being that your program's at 6:30 in the evening, that's very interesting because our classes are also in the evening. So
Okay.
if the veteran is watching that is available during the evening, our classes are in the evening. They begin at 5:30 in the evening and go till about 8:30. And they're on weekdays, Monday through Thursday. On Mondays are our computer literacy classes. On Tuesdays are our Spanish and English. Wednesdays is French and math. And Thursdays is science and computer internet.
Okay, okay. When it comes to the programs, I know when I was involved with it, just how intense is it? Could it be really intense sometimes? When I say intense, you're really involved with helping, like on a one-to-one situation.
Right.
Okay, it's not just about coming to a class and sitting down
Right. The
you're
classes,
providing them information, then you kind of say you're on your
yeah,
own.
the classes are part of the services that we provide, but also if a veteran is interested in beginning college or post-secondary education, we help them with those resources to find out what they need to do in order to begin post-secondary, what if they have to take the ACT, if they need some resources in preparing for the ACT, we can offer that as well. There are several resources that we can offer other than just the courses, resources that they can come and get one-on-one, like counseling services, not really counseling, but like more so services that will help them in their pursuit of their educational goals. So meeting with one of our counselors, talking about what their goals are, talking about how they can get there, how they can pursue whatever education they are interested in.
I do know that this program will help them to understand by getting this valuable knowledge that you're offering, that when you go in front of an employer, that you can go there with confidence, knowing that full well that you are capable of handling the job,
Right.
and that you should not be afraid to show off your talents.
Yeah.
Because employers are looking for good people, and they prefer to have a veteran because of their discipline. And we just have to teach the veteran how to sell themselves,
Right.
because they do have skills that the employer may need, but if the employer is not aware of it, chances are he's not going to hire you. So we try to teach them, and you try to teach them,
Yes.
look, I have this, I'm that.
Right.
You know, I'm not just a rifleman, I'm also in administration, I'm in logistics, I'm in...
Because they might not be aware or may not think about a lot of the skills that they may have gained through their military experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's very important that they hone in on those skills and make those skills part of the way they're marketing themselves in the career in the workforce. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to end this segment, and we'll see what we can do to get Ms. Shauna to come back
Yes, absolutely.
and give us more information, different programs. Hopefully we'll share with you a lot of pictures of the classes and so forth to get you a good feel for what they're offering here at the Veterans Upward Bound. So have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you for having us.
Color bearers, please advance the colors, present, hung.
Good evening, comrades. Now, I'm not going to ask for money tonight, so you can say good evening. Robust speak. Good evening, comrades. It's a pleasure for me to come and talk to you tonight about a very important program that we put together in April of 2010 called Louisiana Veterans Business Outreach Center. Now, there's 15 business outreach centers that cover all 50 states plus Guam. And at the invasion, upon the invasion of Iraq in 2003, and the National Guard and some reserve units was heavily involved, and there were participate in there and come back to the States. Most of them retaining their jobs, but they kind of got bumped around with some injuries. So Uncle Sam decided that it was going to create a special division called the Department of Veterans Entrepreneurship and put that under the Small Business Administration. And out of that grew the Veterans Business Outreach Centers. Like I said earlier, there's 15 centers that cover all 50 states plus one. I cover Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arkansas, which is known as Region 6. And the primary reason is to introduce veterans, both the post 9/11 veterans and youth, to the possibility of entrepreneurship. If you ever thought about going into business, you hear how much money the government spends on goods and services, which is true. And we have, over the last 5 years, we have some fantastic young veterans that's in business. We recently discovered a young veteran business in Baton Rouge called Southern Fresh. We did a workshop in Lafayette, and he creates toilet paper. So I asked him, I said, do you buy toilet paper from the major distributors and then resell it? He said, no, sir. I actually manufacture my own toilet paper. So all through the course, I kept asking him, he kept looking at me like, I know he probably have PTSD, has he lost his mind? He said, no, I create my own toilet paper. Well, upon recognizing that, we got him down at the office and we're now putting him into the system. I say, you know, everyone uses toilet paper. He said, yeah. I say, do you know everyone uses toilet paper? He said, yeah. So we're in the process of getting them involved with the government. We identified the areas of the PX and commissary, and we're linking them up with those folks to put this toilet paper in the PX and commissary, plus doing some bidding for the government to buy toilet paper. Because you know that everybody uses toilet paper. All of the disasters and things, they have to have toilet paper when you go. So that's one example. Another example, Dr. Marco was in my class in St. Louis last year, and he's from Monroe. He has a sports drink product. He's already in Walmart. He just secured a $20 million contract with Walmart. He had to be certified as a service-disabled veteran-owned business. We certified his business as such. He got the contract. He just came back from Europe, putting his project into the European theater. So that's another huge success. We ran across a young lady that makes candy. The name of her candy, for those of us who speak French, is Cifayet. And it's an excellent product. I mean, it's rich, creamy, very tasty. So she was in the office the other day, so we're in the process of finding her a small manufacturing facility, because she's a service-disabled veteran as well. So the center was designed to help our fellow comrades that are entrepreneur savvy to go into business. You have to maintain business and create jobs to our fellow veterans. And thus far, it's been working very, very, very well to get this done. So I was pleased when Greg told me that you all wanted us to come and just briefly share with you about the program. Now, I would like the opportunity to come back at a later date to hand you out some literature and show you some of the success stories that I told you about tonight on our videos. Now, do you all have Wi-Fi connection out here to the internet? We have Wi-Fi connection at home or not here? Okay, well, technology is awesome. I have my own personal Wi-Fi. I mean, technology is great. I grew up in the 50s and 60s when you didn't even have a telephone. But that's how marvelous technology has grown in the area. So the name of our organization is Louisiana Veterans Business Outreach Center. We're located in Jennings, Louisiana, beautiful Jennings. There we're very easy to find. We're right on the main drag as you come. For you, if you come in on Interstate 10, you take Exit 64, head due south like you headed to Lake Walker, and on the last traffic light heading out of town, on the 4-lane comes back to 2-lane. That's a little shopping center called Plaza 26 Shopping Center. We're located in that shopping center. We always have hot coffee and a stale donut somewhere back there in the kitchen. But if you like me, you're diabetic, you can go another long. So we thank you for allowing us to come out tonight and to share briefly with you about the Business Development Center and what we do. And we're available to answer more questions later on tonight, more in-depth style for you. We have some literature that I didn't bring enough tonight, but this is a great turnout. But I'd like to come back and pass out some packets to you so you can have your own individual packet of information in it. That way you need some help, or you know someone that want to go to business and fun. I'm a Louisiana boy. I grew up in a little community called Thornwell, Louisiana, on a farm in the 60s, graduated high school in the 70s, joined the Army right out of high school. I retired in 2011 after 40 years and 9 months of service. I got all my formal education while I was in the military. The last thing I did, I received my doctorate degree in business administration prior to retirement. Business administration with a concentration on management and advanced certificate in entrepreneurship. So the Army was excellent to me and my education upbringing. I didn't waste it, so I was taking it down and bringing it back to the community so we can help our fellow comrades grow. We have another program that we offer at the center where we help you with any other problems that you may have in addition to what other services that are out here. Records you want to track down, or any other items you want, we have to track that down, help you with all your other paperwork, find other resources for you. Just one success story, we had one of our comrades that has been getting 10% disability for over 10 years. He came in the office, looked at his paperwork, helped him straighten it out. He came back a month later, he asked, how much do I owe? It was anything. Part of what we do. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, this is part of what we do. He had a back check of $86,000. So he was happy. He's now getting $3,000 a month. So those are some of the things that we do as an additional resource to help our other comrades out there that may have. So like I said, after we eat, if you got some questions, I'll be hanging around. I'm more than happy to entertain your questions and give you more in-depth information. So again, it's my pleasure to come and speak to you tonight, fellow comrades, and let you know that there are good things out there for you and our fellow comrades that we can take advantage of and help us move, especially our young comrades. They have a very difficult time readjusting. And I teach all 5 branches plus the Guard Reserve on those that are reintegrating back into society.
This is the end of the show, and I take this opportunity to thank the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center and Acadiana Works and the AOC staff for allowing us the opportunity to present this program to you. So, thank you, and God bless.